I thought I'd film this to talk about my recent cancer diagnosis. If anything, just for me to look back on and understand what I was going through. But if possible, maybe to help someone else going through a similar thing. So, I'm sorry if this is rambling, but I'll do my best to give some information and insight to what's going on. So, come here. That's my thought. Keep me company. So, a quick background. I got diagnosed with dysgerminoma, which is a type of ovarian cancer, on December 20th-ish. So, back up and rewind. 2017, October 30th, I had been going to work that week. I was about to leave the country and go to Nicaragua on a trip for fun with my friends, just exploring and traveling. And I was at work a few days before as an ER nurse, and I got really sick. I was feeling feverish, lightheaded. I passed out like twice that week. Wasn't feeling myself, and then I started having this right lower quadrant pain in my abdomen. So, because I was going out of the country the next week, I decided to go to the ER and get checked out. I would never do that. It is against my religion to check into the ER, but I did because I didn't want to go to a hospital in another country where I don't fully speak the language and kind of be screwed. So I went to my ER, got a CAT scan done, my blood work was fine, but then they wanted me to follow up with an ultrasound because my uterus looked huge apparently. So I was like, sure, fine, whatever. So then went on vacation. It was amazing. I got to release sea turtles. I swam and surfed every day. I explored the cities. I volcano boarded, which is awesome. You should do it. Nicaragua was an incredible place, and I 10 out of 10 would recommend. But yeah, 2 weeks, went on vacation, just felt pain like once a day, nothing big. I was like, it's probably nothing, probably just cramps or something. And then got back home, got my ultrasound pretty much right away, a couple days after, and went to a clinic visit. They did a workup, and the ultrasound came back with results saying that I have a huge fibroid, and they thought it was a peduncular fibroid growing outside my uterus, this giant thing on the outside, like right in front of my uterus. And then when I felt it, I could actually feel a bulge in my abdomen. I was like, I'm not just getting a beer belly, it's actually like a bulge from the tumor. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. So they scheduled surgery right away as soon as they could for the 20th of December. I was like, cool, I'll just work up until then. I'll get Christmas off because I have surgery right before. It'll be great. So I did that, worked 17th, 18th, 19th off, 20th went into surgery. Everyone was great. I loved my surgeon and my care team. They were awesome. Went into anesthesia, put me under, woke up to my surgeon telling me that it was cancerous and that it was something she wasn't familiar with. It was strange looking, and they would have to send it to the pathology. But instead of having a fibroid at all, there was no fibroid there. I actually had my whole left ovary had been taken over by this tumor size of like almost a football, kind of like this big. That's crazy news to wake up to for anyone. And I had that sinking moment of the word cancer because I take care of cancer patients in the ER who are on their deathbed. I take care of people just diagnosed. I take care of people who are being brought into the hospital for an infection because they have cancer and they're more susceptible. And so you hear the word cancer when you work in the healthcare, and you instantly kind of know what that means, what that encompasses. I also, we'll talk about this later, but I have a previous experience. I dated someone who got diagnosed with leukemia, so I understood the meaning of hearing cancer. And so that was kind of like a mind-blowing moment, like, whoa, shit, this, what the fuck? But I got wheeled up to my room, was recovering, my family was there, my girlfriend was there. I think everyone else cried a little more than me because I was kind of just more in a shock state. But yeah, that was my pre-Christmas this last year. It was great. I had to stay in the hospital for a night, which I was bummed about. Wanted to get out of there, but I had to get the catheter out and get on pain meds, and because it was a tumor, they had to get it out in one piece, and so they had to make the incision wider. It's about like this long on my lower abdomen. So, like, you know, recovering from getting cut open like that takes a bit. So I got home and recovered, and now it's January, what is it, 6th? January 6th. It's almost 3 weeks, it's 2.5 weeks post-op for me. I'm doing great again, but I'm scheduled for surgery on Monday in 2 days to do a lymphadenectomy, and they will take out lymph nodes that the ovaries drain to see if the cancer is spread there. They have to kind of stage my cancer. I still don't know what stage I am. Hopefully I'm 1, 2, or 3, because then I have a really great survival rate. And so chances are that I'm that'd be great. So that's what's happening Monday. I just thought I would kind of talk about this while I'm going through it, so I can at least look back at it.
Look back at it, look back at it. Then I'll put a fat rabbit on a Craftmatic.
Or discuss what I'm kind of going through. I was really, really lucky that they were able to keep my right ovary. Obviously, or if you don't know, your ovaries provide hormones for your body. If you lose your ovaries, you would go into menopause. I don't want to go into menopause at this age. I'm 26. So I was super, super thankful that they managed to save that ovary and just remove the entire left-sided football that had been causing the problems and cancerous. Going forward, I had a meeting with my doctor this Thursday, a couple days ago, saying that I will for sure get chemo. So I'm gonna lose all the hair. I'm gonna get chemo, which will probably start in a month, and we'll do the surgery, know what stage it is, so they know how much chemo to do. In the meantime, I'm trying to figure out little things in life, like I can't go back to work right now, if I will be able to go back to work, or if not, if I'm going to lose my job and then have to find new insurance. There's just a lot of little things that come up with your health, like when you're out for a period of time. So unfortunately, I don't have a desk job where I can just go to when I feel okay. I can't physically be in the ER when I'm on chemo because there's a lot of germs. So I am having a lot of positivity about this. I really am lucky if you think about it. Dysgerminoma is a super rare form of ovarian cancer. It makes up like 2% of ovarian cancers, but it is not as rapidly developing and scary as the main kind of ovarian cancer, which usually people catch too late and it's really hard to cure. This cancer does have good success rates if caught early enough, so I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling very, very lucky and blessed. Kind of throws my life for a loop. I'm applying to grad school. I'm an active person, so it's hard for me to be so sedentary while I'm recovering, but you know, it's just part of the challenge, part of the process, and I'm hoping to learn a lot more through this and figure out like how to take care of myself best and how to find the best positive side of things in all of it. It's kind of tempting to ask, like, why did this happen to me? I'm healthy, young, fit. I work in healthcare, for crying out loud. Like, I am a vegetarian, but like it's important for me to step back and be like, not focusing on the good things I've done as like questioning why I got this diagnosis, but more of it's important to ask, what can I do going forward to improve my health and to prevent this from happening again? So I'm really looking into dietary options, like going vegan. I've been vegetarian for like 2 years, and it's been wonderful, maybe almost 3 years. And I really am strongly considering going vegan, not only for the chemo and cancer, but in general. And this would be a good push to get me there. So we'll kind of see what happens. I'm really excited about the future. Monday is 2 days away, so surgery will be good. I should be able to come home the same day. And then after that, a few days of recovery, a week or so, and then I have a meeting with my bosses about if I have a job. So that's it. If you made it this far, thanks for listening. Denali, come here. Denali thanks you for listening. She's been great through all of this. Just cuddling and being a dog. And I look forward to continuing these updates and having a fucking good life.